Is the end of Zelensky coming? U.S. prepares to topple the Ukrainian president by accident or another way. Who is going to be his successor? What a retired U.S. service officer reveals. Washington is already preparing to replace Zelensky with Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzhny, according to retired U.S. intelligence officer Scott Ritter, according to Russian channel Sputnik. Quote, the West has relegated Zelensky to the background, focusing on Zaluzhny as the future leader of Ukraine. This is what the official said in an interview with YouTube channel Judging Freedom. He believed that Zaluzhny will determine the future of Ukraine. Quote, when the conflict reaches its final stage, he will be the one sitting at the negotiating table on the Ukrainian side, Ritter said. However, contrary to this view, Bez Palko, a member of the Council on International Relations of the President of Russia, said on the air of Sputnik Radio that one should not be in a hurry to make such predictions. He said, I think Zelensky is completely satisfied with the United States so far. I don't see any conditions for serious contradictions to arise between him and his handlers in Washington in the conduct of the military campaign, in the economy, or in something else. I don't see Zelensky doing anything against American interests, end quote. Bez Palko said, Zelensky is completely dependent on the West, even on a personal level, he said. Zelensky himself depends on the West. He is accompanied by Western guards, so they might accidentally drop him on the floor or give him a heart attack, which is easier, said Bogdan Bezpalko. Moreover, there is no reason to consider the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of Ukraine the main candidate to replace Zelensky, he said. I can't understand why Zaluzhny. There is a fairly large number of Ukrainian politicians who will take Zelensky's place with great pleasure and do as they are told, Bezpalko assured. Already prepared? Why did the Western media start criticizing Zelensky? Volodymyr Zelensky is testing the patience of European leaders with a reluctance to negotiate with Russia, writes Politico. America, separated from Ukraine by an ocean, has more patience than Europe, but to stay the course, President Joe Biden will need to convince European leaders, the article said. Deputy Chairman of the Presidium of the International Council of Russian Compatriots, Vadim Kolenishenko, expressed the opinion that the Western mass media are exaggerating the differences between the U.S. and Europe regarding Ukraine. Quote, Zelensky today fits into West in the sense that he is ready to destroy Ukraine and Ukrainians to solve the problems of the United States and other countries of the NATO bloc. Such publications may seem firstly to distract attention and secondly to increase the competition within Ukraine for candidates. Perhaps, of course, they are preparing for a change already, for the change of the president after the end of the special military operation, as in any case, it will be necessary to change Zelensky, who went to the polls with a promise of peace, but dragged the country into a fratricidal war in the interests of the United States, end quote, said Kolenishenko. And this is from Banking News Greece. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.